Hi everyone, welcome back to channel name. Here, we dive deep into psychology, relationships, and the hidden truths about human behavior. If you're curious about why people cheat and how men and women experience it differently, you're in the right place. Is male and female cheating the same? At first glance it may seem so, but in reality, there are significant differences. Today, we'll explore these differences from psychology, biology, and relationship perspectives. I don't support cheating, it's always a betrayal. But to truly understand it, we need to look deeper. Men can often cheat without emotional attachment. For a man, a one-time sexual encounter doesn't create a lasting bond. The hormone oxytocin drops after sex, and attachment develops gradually over time. That's why a brief indiscretion by a man is less likely to seriously harm the family. Women, on the other hand, experience a rapid increase in oxytocin after sex, which triggers attachment. That's why female infidelity can be more emotionally and psychologically impactful than male infidelity. Even if a woman cheats out of curiosity or anger, she may develop a genuine bond over time. Female infidelity isn't just a physical act like it sometimes is for men. When a woman cheats, her mind and emotions shift toward the new partner. This can devalue the current partner and weaken her attachment to the existing relationship. Short-term affairs by men usually don't break family bonds. Even if a man cheats once, his commitment to his spouse and family often remains intact. These encounters may fulfill unmet needs without weakening existing attachments. Women's infidelity can have more long-lasting effects. Emotional and mental bonds can devalue the previous partner and create attachment to the new one. That's why the impact of female cheating tends to be more enduring than male cheating. Cheating is always a form of psychological compensation. Men often cheat to satisfy physical needs, while women act through emotional fulfillment and attachment mechanisms. This difference shapes the consequences of infidelity. Women are often less affected when their partners have a brief affair. For men, however, the emotional closeness formed with a new partner can devalue their existing relationship. Men are often judged harshly for cheating, yet brief affairs rarely break family bonds. Emotional and psychological connections with their partner often remain intact. Women can form attachment quickly after sex. This can devalue their previous partner and redirect emotional energy toward the new one. Over time, this bond grows stronger and has long-lasting effects. For men, one-time affairs are usually harmless. They fulfill unmet needs without weakening commitment to their spouse. That's why short-term infidelity often doesn't affect the family. When women cheat, they form mental and emotional bonds with a new partner. This devalues the existing partner and can seriously affect the relationship. That's why female infidelity is psychologically more complex than male infidelity. Women's cheating affects not only emotional bonds but social connections as well. As they bond with a new partner, the value of their current partner diminishes, altering social dynamics. Men are often judged by society when they cheat, but short-term affairs usually don't break family bonds, and emotional attachment continues. Men, short-term affairs usually don't affect the family. They fulfill needs without weakening commitment. That's why one-time cheating is often harmless. For men, short-term affairs usually don't affect the family. They fulfill needs without weakening commitment. That's why one-time cheating is often harmless. When women cheat, they form mental and emotional bonds with a new partner. This devalues the existing partner and can significantly impact the relationship. That's why female infidelity is more complex than male infidelity. Men often cheat to satisfy physical needs. This doesn't reduce their emotional attachment or break family bonds. Female infidelity devalues the previous partner and initiates bonding with a new one. Over time, this bond grows stronger. For men, short-term relationships are usually harmless. They fulfill needs without affecting commitment to their spouse. Women's infidelity can be more destructive in the long term. Emotional and mental bonds devalue the previous partner and form attachment to the new one. One-time cheating may be ethically wrong, but it usually doesn't affect the family. Men often maintain their commitment afterward. When women cheat, they form mental and emotional bonds with a new partner. This devalues the existing partner and creates significant impact. Short-term affairs by men don't break family bonds. They fulfill needs while emotional attachment remains. That's why one-time cheating is often harmless. Women's infidelity is more complex than men's. Mental and emotional bonds devalue the previous partner and leave lasting effects on the relationship. Women's cheating creates mental and emotional bonds. This devalues the previous partner and leaves long-term effects on the relationship. One-time affairs by men usually don't affect the family. They fulfill needs while emotional attachment continues. Women's cheating also affects social connections. Bonding with a new partner devalues the current partner and alters social dynamics. For men, short-term affairs are usually harmless. They fulfill needs without losing commitment. Women's infidelity becomes more destructive over time. Emotional bonds devalue the previous partner and create attachment to a new one. One-time cheating may be ethically wrong, but it usually doesn't affect the family, and commitment continues. When women cheat, they form mental and emotional bonds with a new partner. This devalues the current partner and has serious effects on the relationship. Short-term affairs by men usually don't affect the family. They fulfill needs while commitment continues. Women's infidelity is more complex than men's. Mental and emotional bonds devalue the previous partner and have long-term effects on the relationship. Cheating is always harmful. But male and female infidelity are different. Protect your relationships with love, respect, and honesty. If mistakes happen, communicate, apologize, and move forward. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss upcoming videos on love, loyalty, and psychology. So, what do you think? Do men and women cheat for the same reasons, or is it truly different? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into love, psychology, and human behavior. And don't stop here, check out my other videos where I explore the secrets of attraction, loyalty, and relationships.